Hey, what's up, fellas? It's the afternoon. Just had a associate leave, and he came over because two things. He has cancer, and he needed to have some blood, and he went and had both his son and his daughter volunteered to do a test. And the reason he came over to see me is because I have blood that's called O negative. So he can take my blood, and I'll be going tomorrow to give my blood. But he came over here and he broke down. This same thing happened to me. Uh, his children aren't his, and he just found that out. I found that out. And that's the reason why in 2016 I left my first wife and moved across the country to El Paso, from Manassas, Virginia to El Paso. Not only I was having additional surgeries that have to do with, it doesn't matter what they have to do with. And I can't tell you what it's like to realize you're living a lie. And the woman that you trusted and believed in is not the woman she said she was. So that's why I did a video a while back, wondering if that made me a cuckold. And I empathized with this young man. He's 35. So anyways, it's just, can you, anyway, mine wasn't that bad. Mine was, I needed blood due to an accident that I was in, and that's about all I want to talk to it about. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I had to have surgery. It didn't fucking matter. That's how I found out. And that's how this fucking guy found out. And he knew my story and came over and we talked. He's a chocolate mess. He's absolutely destroyed. Not only does he get the diagnosis of cancer, but it is treatable. But it's going to be very expensive. Anyways, and to have that heaped on top of it. Already called an attorney who he can have, was going to come visit him. Told him not to do anything rash. If you ask AI, depending on who programmed them, AI will tell you that it's 1 to 3%. I think that's a lie. I cannot tell you what that's like. I would not wish that on anybody. And I think it's probably one of the most cruelest things that's ever happened to me and happened to this guy. God, I'm looking right across. I'm like looking right across at where he was sitting. 35-year-old man bawling his eyes out, asking me why. And you guys wonder why men go their own way. And yet you'll have these feminists say that if men decide to go their own way, they're misogynist. It's unbelievable. Then they can go ahead and do that and still take half your shit. Anyways, I'm trying not to get too animated about this. There's a special place in hell for you ladies that do this to men. And there's also a special place in hell for men who do that to their wives, betray their wives. I just, I just, you know what? I can't even tell you. He said, you know what? He just had really bad. Anyways, I know why I believe I'm part of the manosphere, even though I'm married. I believe I'm part of the Red Pill Society, even though I'm married. But I also support the men go their own way, part of the community. And again, there has to be a special place in hell. And we both had 2 children, which means that his soon-to-be ex-wife and my ex-wife carried on this relationship. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's why I want to help men out. That's why I don't think you can get married as a young man. I don't think you should consider marriage with a woman till at least you're 35 and established in the world. Back in the day, they said you had to go off and find your place in the world. Make a place for yourself in the world before you could become a father or start a family. Married and then start a family. And you can't just... Anyways, I'm going to just let it go. I'm trying not to go off on a tangent. Ladies, you already ask us to put up with a lot of things from you. You always wear a mask. It's called makeup. Makeup's only supposed to be for special occasions. Crazy, creepy eyebrows, caterpillar eyelashes, nose rings, bad attitude, you're overweight, you're out of shape, you're too masculine, you want to drive the bus, you don't want to be part of a team. I think that is, to me, and I've had a lot of bad experiences in my life, that to me is what made me pack all my shit up. I used to have a Mercury Grand Marquis, a black Mercury Grand Marquis. I piled all my shit up in there. I told both of those young men that I was leaving, and I told my ex-wife that I was leaving. I can't, it's the cruelest thing I think you can have happen to you as a man. And then they're to sit there and they let you raise a child they know is not yours. Send them to college. Wipe their ass when they're young. Anyways, there has to be mandatory DNA testing. And there has to be repercussions and accountability. Legal repercussions and accountability for a woman who does that to a man. Just like you can take our ass to court for mental and physical abuse. Just like you can no-fault divorce us and take all of our shit, or at least half of our shit, ruin our reputations, drag us through the mud. We should be able to do exactly the same thing to you ladies for doing that shit. Anyways, I'm going to go do a bunch of fucking push-ups. I got my fireman's carry weights out. I'm going to... love you guys. I'm going to do what I can to help you with, as I'm trying to make a joke out of this, I'm going to do what I can to help you with as much unsolicited advice as you can handle. But I'm not ever going to take anything from you. I'm never going to ask you for anything. I'm not going to monetize my channel so I can say the words like fuck and shit and gun and rape and all that other stupid shit that they will just automatically crush you for. And for all of you haters, you just keep hitting the down button, the dislike button. Go for it. Do what I'm not stopping doing these videos. This man had his life ruined today when he got the results. And from what I understand, about the nursing staffs and the people who get the lab staffs that get to see that. It's a lot higher than 1 to 3%. So, hey, and to you co-pilot who thought it was funny to make a joke out of that, fuck you, co-pilot. Fuck Bing and fuck Microsoft. You fucking cruel bastards. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you have to take care of yourselves. I don't know what to call this video, but it's going to be something in the effects of why women are probably the most cruel animal on planet Earth. All right? Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you have to take care of yourselves. Nobody's coming to help us. We're disposable, according to the world. So, why in the fuck should any of us play a rigged game? Love you guys. Like a fort in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.